Hey everyone, welcome back to Atomic News TV. Right on cue, as soon as I hit start, these dogs are going to make noises. So I just wanted to make a quick video and talk about the migrant caravan that is coming up from the south, the southern countries. I've been watching a lot of videos tonight as I lay in bed, all cozy with my dogs and my jammies. I've been watching a lot of videos, been reading articles, been looking at pictures, and something doesn't really add up. And so I wanted to throw a few things out there. Now, I'm not posting this video to be anti-immigration or racist or anything of that nature. I just want to point out that there are definitely things. Hi, I don't want to pet you right now. I'll pet you in a minute, sweet boy. There are definitely things that don't match up. And so I just wanted to point those things. I just want to point those things out and kind of get your thoughts on the whole thing. So we know that there are He's lucky, he's a very sweet boy. There are like thousands of migrants coming up from Honduras, going through Guatemala, and then into Mexico, who want to eventually end up in the US. And I guess today they were crossing over the southernmost border into Mexico, and they decided to bust down some fences that basically block the border. And when I say bust down, I mean bust down. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not like making something out of nothing. They literally busted down these fences, knocked them down, climbed over them, and I mean, you can see them shaking these fences and pulling them down. You can see it. I mean, there's videos everywhere. So it's not like I'm, making something up or exaggerating or putting up fake news or anything like that. But the behavior was not acceptable. They did have to bring out the Mexican police with pepper spray, riot gear, things like that because of this massive crowd. And so I'm looking at these pictures of this massive crowd, and things are not adding up. Like I think there's a series of like, I don't know, 15 pictures, at a minimum a dozen pictures, but definitely more. And in these pictures, these migrants that are coming from Honduras, I was confused about what they were wearing, because these migrants were saying, life is really bad in Honduras. We have no money. We have no jobs. We're poor. We're hungry, etc., etc. But they're wearing things that don't match up with what they're saying. Like, I didn't expect them to be like running around in rags and, skin and bone emaciated, but these people looked well fed. Like, I didn't see a single one that looked hungry. You know what I mean? They're wearing Nike, Under Armour. Somebody was wearing Gucci sunglasses. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Granted, they could have been, it could have been a knockoff, a fake, because, I mean, we all know when we go shopping down in Tijuana, what do? We go get, knockoffs. So that could have very well could have been fake. I mean, maybe even the Nike and the Under Armour. But some of these people, I'm going to be honest, had nicer things than I've had at times in my life. And here I am, supposed to be a privileged white person living in America. And I've never owned anything Under Armour. I've owned one pair of Nike shoes in my whole life. And it's not that I'm poor, but I'm confused. And I guess want to better understand and maybe get opinions from other people on what they think. And I see these people sleeping on the ground, literally sleeping in the dirt on like these dirty mattresses. But then here they have opened their cell phone and they're scrolling around on the internet. So if life is so bad in Honduras and Guatemala, how do they have these nice clothes and cell phones and designer, name brands and tattoos? I saw people, with beautiful tattooed artwork on their bodies. That costs money. That's not something that you can do, in someone's garage necessarily in Honduras. Maybe, I don't know. I don't live there, so I don't know. So I'm confused about where they came from and why they think life is going to be better in America. It probably will, but it didn't look like they were doing so bad. Am I the only one that's seen this? Is there anybody else out there that has really looked close at these pictures? And then another thing that confused me was that an article from CNN said that these immigrants were dealing with sweltering heat. But they're all wearing jeans and fleece jackets and flannel shirts, long sleeve shirts. And then I just saw, I believe it was CBS. There's a video on YouTube from CBS, and they said that these people were jumping off a bridge into the river below, risking basically the possibility of drowning. But when you see the people in the water, they're standing up. And the water is maybe waist level for a grown man. So I'm not sure what grown man would drown or risk drowning when the water is only waist level and they could just simply stand up. And it's not like it was some raging current that would, whisk them away down, down the river. So I'm questioning if the news that we're getting, of course, is real. Yeah, there's people that are coming up in a caravan. That's real. But where did they come from? And why do they have clothes that are nicer than some of the things that I've been able to buy for myself in my life, even in my adult life? Why are they on cell phones? Why are they tattooed with, pretty tattoos? And another thing that I found that was really weird, flip-flops. If they're caravanning and walking through countries, entire countries, how are they doing it in flip-flops? Let's think about that for a minute. Like if I simply go to Walmart in flip-flops, my feet hurt. Don't yours? I guess this could be a first world thing. Where our feet are not used to walking in flip-flops for very long. And maybe because they're in a poorer country, they are used to walking in flip-flops and shoes that don't have a lot of support or things like that. So their feet are now used to that. I don't know, but I would think walking across the country, even somebody who's used to flip-flops, their feet would hurt, right? I mean, just a thought. I'm just confused by the whole thing and the whole situation. So again, I'm not trying to be racist or anti-immigration, because I do believe that, you know, people should be able to come here, but I'm also a believer in people coming here the right way. I don't think that they should be tearing down fences to get here, because if that's how they're acting and they're not our citizens, how are they going to act when they live here, you know? If they think that the rules don't apply to them and the laws don't apply to them, they don't have to follow them, and they don't have to go through the proper immigration process, then why would they follow the rules and the laws once they got here? I mean, hi. I just got a smoochie. You know, I'm not trying to be rude or anything like that. Hi, this is Ragnar. I'm just trying to make a valid point here, because often it's not just what we say, it's our actions that speak for us as well, right? I mean, I know I'm held accountable for the things that I say and the things that I do. So shouldn't we hold them accountable for the things they say and the things they do as well? I mean, I don't think that I'm asking for anything out of the ordinary. I don't think that it's a horrible thing to think that way, and hopefully you don't either. You know, I am trying to be a reasonable, kind individual here and think this out, rather than just be like, oh, don't let them in this country. You know, they're all liars. They're fake. They're paid. Blah, blah, blah. You know, that's not me. Hi, excuse me. Thank you. I mean, if you've seen any of my other videos, you know I am a Trump supporter, and I'm a Republican. I am conservative, and I do have certain beliefs, but I mean, in order for this country to grow, we do have to have immigration. I mean, people want to leave the country, so people should be able to come in the country too, but it should be done the right way. That's what I feel. Let's do this legally and the right way, and act like human beings and not, you know, I guess for, excuse me, lack of a better term, animals, by ripping down fences. I think the Mexicans are handling it well. They guarded their borders. From what I've seen so far, nobody's gotten really hurt, except for a couple police officers, which is, you know, it's part of their job. That's the risk, right? They are saying people will be allowed to come in the right way. I think that they listened to Trump and they took him seriously, in that, you know, if they don't handle it or make an attempt to handle it correctly, you know, he's going to have to not be as nice, let's just say. And if that's what he had to do, if he had to shut down the border, you know, I would understand, because I mean, the old argument of, you know, if it was your house and somebody wanted to come in your house and was ripping down your front door, how would you feel? Would you just let them in and be like, come on in, take all my stuff? No, you wouldn't. In this country, this country is our house, just on a bigger level. So we have to think that way. We have to protect ourselves, protect our assets, protect our food, protect our land, protect, you know, our people, everything. We have to protect everything, because this is our country. And yes, this country was built on immigration, but look at how they did it too. Look at how When everybody came over from England, look at how they did it when this country was built and what they did to the Native Americans here. Okay? It's the same thing. People coming into the country, trying to consume all the resources, not handling it the right way. It's the same thing. It really is. It's just a different, how do I say this? We live a different lifestyle now. This country has grown. There's, I mean, the amount of people that are here. I mean, if we could just continue to let people come in and come in and come in, there's not going to be enough left for the people that already lived here, you know? So every time that you think about immigration and you think, oh, you know, they're just fighting for their right to life. Yeah, they are. But they should be doing it the right way. They shouldn't be doing what we did to the American Indians. Okay, and just consume and take over. And that's kind of what they're doing in a way. They consume our resources. So we have to be careful. And I hope that you don't think I'm like an awful person or a mean person or anything like that by saying those things. But if you don't want to open up your front door, we don't want to open up our border. You know? I don't think that we're asking for anything wrong or too much by simply just saying, come in the right way, and then we'll let you in, you know? No problem. Come in the right way. But leave your comments below on what you think as far as if you've watched any of these videos or looked at any photos or if it's sweltering heat, why are they covered in hot clothes? Why are they on cell phones? Why are they tattooed? Why do they have hair product in their hair? Why are they wearing name brand Nike, Under Armour, you know, Gucci? I saw Gucci sunglasses. I really did. I promise you. Why do they have all these things that someone like me or you or your neighbor may not have? And we work our butts off, right? I mean, I do. Do you? Who are these people? Can I use their credit card? Or, you know, just saying. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching my video. Like I said, if you have thoughts, let me know. If you'd like to email me, I always put my email in the description box below. If you like my video, hit like, hit subscribe, hit that bell icon. I am trying to grow my subscriber base, so by subscribing, it would really make me happy. And it would make Ragnar happy too. And I look forward to making the next video for you on whatever topic might pop into my head or that I feel I need to make a video on. And I hope you guys are all cozy in your jammies or doing something good tonight. But until next time, peace out.